right, welcome back. Welcome back again. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. Anyways, what we were talking about was we had Warren Buffett do an annual meeting over the weekend, and I was able to check it out to a certain degree. I watched a bunch of it, and I thought it was quite interesting. It's nice to go through his portfolio every once in a while and just see what positions he's holding and what his average price is. If anyone's interested in acquiring shares of companies that he owns, this is a great session because we're going to take a look at some of the positions that he has and what his average price is. And we're also going to look at the supply and demand and the trends that are in place or maybe not in place on those charts, and look to see if there's any trade signals. All right. All right. So this is a link to the annual meeting. CNBC's got a page there. Just it's an archive just for Warren Buffett and all of his past annual meeting videos and so forth. So interesting thing to check out if you're into that. All right. So let's get back to where we were. I was looking at this website, Hedgefollow, and I like to take a look at it to see the holdings of different traders, hedge funds, and so forth. So Apple, we were looking at Apple. First, let's take a look at the S&P 500 and the situation that we are currently in. So in the latest Rouge report, I had posted to members that we are bullish the market. And I posted that when price was down here at the lows, okay? Because we knew that institutional demand was going to come into play, and we were likely, very likely, going to see a bullish run to the upside. So we got that. As you can see right now, we're inside a supply zone. So there could be some profit taking on any long positions that were taken short term, and we could see some pressure build from here. But overall pressure will be to the upside, okay? Overall pressure is to the upside. So in my opinion, from the analysis that I'm doing, it looks like a great opportunity to put on some stocks, buy some stocks, add some shares to the portfolio. If you trade stocks, I think it's a great opportunity to do that. So let's start by taking a look at Apple. So Berkshire Hathaway got in very low. Their average price is about $39.59. But the good thing is that we just contacted an institutional buy zone right here. And as you can see, there was one contact, big push to the upside. Second contact, big push to the upside. This to me looks like institutional buying, okay? That's what it looks like to me. And the fact that we have this taking place within a uptrend, this is a very nice uptrend. As you can see, I have outlined here, uptrend. It's a very nice uptrend, institutional buy zone. For me, this looks like we're about to jet to the upside, okay? And we're just responding to this area of buying now. So for me, it looks pretty decent for a buy. I'm not personally in it. I've been waiting to see if I could get an additional buy signal on here. So I am waiting for that to happen. And when that happens, I'll mention it to members. Bank of America Corporation, BAC, that's one that he's been holding for a while. And Warren Buffett's average price, $25.78, as you can see. And look, price has come down below that several times. And the last time was just October last year. So there was an opportunity to buy this stock even cheaper than where Warren Buffett bought. But here's the thing. Why is it not moving? Well, as you can see, we have a massive zone here, supply area, that was contacted, okay, in the $49 area. So that's put a lot of selling pressure, as you can see with this big red candle to the downside. It's put a lot of selling pressure on Bank of America. So it's not one that I'd like to purchase. I don't like when price is responding to a massive area of supply and holding price down. When we start to see formations build back up towards that area, then we'd like to get back in or get in and open up a position. But at this time, it doesn't look good enough for me. All right, so American Express, good one, AXP. Warren Buffett's average price, $71.11, all the way down here. Great low price here. And we're at 234. Not bad. But let's take a look here. Look what we got. We got this trend line here. And look where price is. Up here. I don't like buying when price is far away from trend lines. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's made its run very high up there. I don't like buying at highs. So I like to buy when price retraces to areas where we locate buying zones or demand zones. So we did locate one here on the weekly chart, and price did drop into it right here. This was an institutional buying zone. Price dropped into it. That was around the 215 area. And we have since seen a strong rally form from there. Okay. So that was a pretty decent spot to get in. It's the latest area of buying by big money. Is it going to continue higher? Well, like I said, the S&P is looking really bullish, and we have bullish signals going off for the S&P. So it could very easily just continue higher from this point. All right, let's take a look at Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Berkshire Hathaway's average price, $40. As you can see, there was an institutional demand area here. Price rallied, came back to that institutional demand zone, and that's where Berkshire Hathaway's average price is. Okay, interesting. Rallied, look what COVID brought price down to, right to that buying area again, and it's been upwards ever since. The latest area of institutional buying that we located is right here, between $56 and $52. And as you can see, price came down, contacted again, and rallying. So this to me is the buying zone for Coca-Cola. If I'm able to get Coca-Cola shares between $52 and $56, beautiful, because that's likely going to be the foundation for a price to move forward. Okay, so meaning in the future when we see price, okay, this will be likely the foundation that has been built for a continued move to the upside. All right, just my opinion, looking at it through the eyes of the Sherlock Trading System, and this is what I am seeing. Okay, and this is what I am seeing. Okay. Chevron, CVX, this is a good one. He bought down here at these lows, incredible timing, and average price for Warren Buffett is $132.76. So now we have price contacting an area of supply. So I would prefer not to be buying stocks when supply is in play. I want to let that supply play out, and then when I start to see a foundation being built towards that supply again, then I would look to enter. So at this point, Chevron to me is not a good, it's not a buy signal at this point. Okay, it could be, you know, if you look at the higher time frames, that's strong. That's a big solid move to the upside. Okay, and there's no reason to think that it's not going to continue to the upside, right? But for there to be a strong conviction, if you really, really want to be conservative and you want to have strong conviction that this is going to go higher, I would wait until that area of supply is removed. And then once that roadblock is removed, then you have a clear run to the upside. I just erased my thing. me see. Recently closed windows. Oh, recently closed tabs. There we go. Thank you very much. All right, so Occidental Petroleum. Okay, so here's one that has been in the news a lot. Let me give you my perspective on this, okay? So Warren Buffett's average price is about $50.78. We're currently above that, all right? But here is the big deal with this one. We have institutional supply that came into play here. This is significant. And it's interesting because this is exactly where Warren Buffett bought, okay? Not at the lows, but after a significant rally. So this is one of the reasons why price is holding here is because of this area of supply. But once this is taken out, it's very, very, the chart's going to be open for a massive run, okay? So I'm watching to see it show me signs that it wants to break to the upside. And so I'm watching it. I have targets of 106 if that supply is removed, easily 106, and then some. So I'm just watching it for now because it's at supply. I don't buy at supply. So I just move on, okay? We got Kraft-Heinz. This one's a crazy one. He bought really high up here. If you take a look at Warren Buffett's average price, $77. It's down here, okay? 35. Not too good. But it's in between supply and demand, right? So if this supply is removed, you can buy because it opens up the chart for a move higher, okay? But in this range, it doesn't look pretty. I don't like charts that look like this, so I just move along. Moody's Corporation, MCO. So I didn't mark this one. 5713. 5713. So that would be 5713. Let's open that up. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. That's not a bad holding, right? That's not too bad. So as you can see, it looks like price is holding supply right now. Okay. So like I said, I don't buy in supply. So I'd like to see there was institutional buying down here, down the low 300s, but this supply, until it's removed, I'm not really interested. We see this push to the downside and we see momentum starting to build back up again. So if I look down on the lower time frame charts, let's look at the weekly chart. Yeah, it looks like we have here this area of supply. If this area of supply gets taken out, then this looks like a very interesting chart to buy. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. You look at the daily chart. All right, it looks like, yeah, it looks like demand's been holding here. It looks pretty good. Okay, I'd be focused on that weekly chart. And what's his average price on that one? Oh yeah, far down. Pretty cool. Good for him. Let's do another one. Any chart you want to look at? We got a bunch of them, but we only have a few more minutes. Amazon looking good. DaVita, Citigroup. Let's take a look at Citigroup. Average price of Citigroup, $56.88. $56. Okay, so we're currently just above his average price. I look at the chart, I see a lot of ranging. Yeah, this one dropped. It used to be 550, crazy. I see a lot of ranging here. I'm not really interested in buying stocks that are ranging. I like buying stocks that have significant institutional momentum in them so that I can get in, ride that pressure to the upside, and when I see that momentum start to break down, I exit. Let price drop. When I see the foundation start to be built up again, I'll get back in. But this one's not an ideal chart for me. No, I'm not a big fan of that. Okay. How about we look Visa? I like Visa. Visa I like. Okay, this one's a good one. And let's see, Visa is 5031. So wow, 5031. 5031. Enter. Look where 5031 is. Wow, and there was a demand area too there. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. At exactly where he bought. Exactly where he bought. This is where he bought right here. This is the demand zone that he used to propel price. This big institutional buying here. Big. They bought here. They rallied price up. This is 1 month, right? Every candle's 1 month. They bought here. They rallied price up. They consolidated the highs. They dropped. They bought more. They rallied. They dropped. They bought more. When they were done acquiring, they shot price up like a rocket. So Visa, I've got my eyes on this area here. This is the latest area where big institutions are buying. So I'm interested in buying there. So that's just one I'll give away. One of my little secret plays that members have been aware of for a while. I'm waiting for price to drop into there, and then I'm buying there. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just sharing with you with what I'm going to be doing. All right? I'm not giving you any advice here on what you should do. I'm just giving you some analysis, telling you what I see, and then you make of it what you will. Okay? I'm pointing out the supply and demand. I'm pointing out the buying and selling, showing you what's going on. And what you do with your trading accounts is up to you. All right? I can't make decisions for you. I tell you what I do. And if you can learn from it, great. All right? That's it. Warren Buffett's portfolio through the eyes of the Sherlock Trading System. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me see. So in your school, you teach to trade everything or only stocks and FX. The system, you can trade anything with candlesticks. Okay? You can trade currencies, stocks. Stocks are a little bit different than currencies. The formations are a bit different. It's a different beast. So we do teach how to look at this beast and how to understand it, because you have to look at it through a bit of a different lens. But we teach how to trade stocks, currencies, gold, oil, all that good stuff. All right, ladies and gents, that's it. Thank you. I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.